I'm at Shoreview Park and we're going to be doing a little mini trail down to Bowen Creek. This is in Shoreline and it's a really nice park, kind of in the city but a little out of the city. It's a nice downhill walk. It has an old fish hatchery that's no longer used, which is pretty cool. So there's little swimming pools. Let's go. Boom. We're here. We're gonna go this way. It's beautiful. The entrances to the secret underground government base. Dun 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 dun! We've got a crossroads, Pond Loop Trail, or Hidden Lakes Trail. Hidden Lakes was the one that I always preferred, but the other one is quite nice as well. It takes you to a meadow. It's great for picnics. Well, you'll notice if you're here around March that a lot of the trees are blooming, and it's really nice because it smells delicious. You'll see the progression as you keep going because the last flowers were not quite ready, but this one is. Look at that. Beautiful. Springtime. If you are not a native or like the Pacific Northwest moss, you'll see plenty of that here. I'm walking and it's nice out and the sunshine is shining on my face and I love it. There are some interpretive elements here that are pretty good. So if you like learning about the nature at the park, there are nice little standy kiosk thingies that you can observe and learn. Look at that red-tailed hawk, Wilson's warbler, cute little squirrel. His name is Douglas. Just kidding, it's a Douglas squirrel. And then you got the Western Trillium, Salal, Indian plum, seeing the forest for the trees. Now we make our descent to Bowen Creek. I have actually done this trail with a stroller, so while it's not easy, it is possible, especially if you have one of those trail strollers. Definitely don't recommend biking, but I bet you could probably have a good time if you're good at it at Woodfall. This park, I used to come here a lot with kids for Wilderness Day and take them to play into the streams, teach them how to climb stumps and get their feet wet. So it's a really good place for kids. I'll show you more. So yeah, as you can see, step down that way. You can go across this way. You can actually even cross the stream pretty easily. Possibly even rock hounding. And then one of my favorite parts, because it's so cute and fun, even as an adult, you don't have to be a kid to be a kid at heart, right? Is stepping across these steppy stones in the stream. If you keep going this way, it's not like a main trail. Technically, it's closed because of washout, but it's very doable, and every time I've been here, many people have done it. And I've seen many people, even with kids on their back. These are the remnants of the old hatchery, and you can actually go that way, and that takes you to Hidden Lake and the rest of Shoreview Park, which is not very far from here. So we're gonna jump to this boulder and then go that way. Down this way, this way, this way, and this way. Woohoo! We did it. So I unfortunately just got off work, so I'm not wearing my hiking shoes. I'm gonna avoid this mud where normally I would step all up in it. been on this tree before and had a picnic, and it was delicious. Salami sandwiches. I also like this park for the many climbing trees. Picnic down there where we were, and party up here in the tree because I'm an adult that climbs trees. Climbing down them is always the hardest part. I'm also wearing running shoes. Don't be like me. I'll be like a grandma climbing down the tree, but that's okay. I'd rather be a grandma tree climber than on the ground being a loser that fell out of a tree.
Better to be on the ground than in it.
Yep. Alright, am I gonna bust my... I didn't bust my butt. For the win. Can't actually walk along up there, but I'm gonna walk along the river. So this is Boeing Creek. Later in the season, spring and summer, normally it's more full because last time I was here you could not walk along the edge. You had to walk along up there so you didn't get your feet wet. Or maybe there's just been more washout. Another remnant of the hatchery. You can see made from a log that's been cut. As you continue down, you come to a spot where you can be cool, and if you're wearing waterproof shoes, walk that way, or this cool little washout area. I actually really like these kind of spaces. So here you can see where a lot of the washout happened over the last couple years. And as you hike down, you get to walk in the water, or you can be super cool and climb up here, which is what I think I'll do since I don't have my waterproof shoes on. Ugh. And then another alternative route, another alternative route. So here we have the very obvious remnants of the hatchery. Sometimes this is more full than other times, and it's completely like a swimming pool in the stream. If you have kids or dog, it's kind of fun to just relax in there. And then it continues on down. You can go up that way, continue on to Hidden Lake, or go back to the parking area. So not much further here and we'll be at the lake, which is a kind of small lake hidden between tall grasses, which in the summertime I believe give you salmon berries. We'll see when we get down there. I don't remember off the top of my head. Oddly enough, last time I was here this was completely swollen up, but last time I was here it was probably like April or May. It's pretty peaceful. You do have salmon berries, as you can see. This is a salmonberry getting ready to bloom its pink flowers. And in the summertime, you can come down here and pick salmonberries, and they are delicious little orange-colored berries, sometimes red. They're a little more bitter and less flavorful than raspberries, but they're still pretty good. You can collect a bunch of them. If you keep going this way, you'll actually get to another area. Technically, trail is closed right now to go further. Swimming not recommended. Dogs have to be on a leash. But if you continue on this way, you get to the Shoreview parking in about half a mile, which takes you to the playground, the bathrooms, and the main parking area over there, which goes pretty much straight up that hill. It's a nice area of the park too, but I'm not going there today. Shoreview Park, located in Shoreline, is a wonderful park. Things I also really like about this park is how quiet and not crowded it is, even in May, April, or right now in March. Maybe it's just the time of day. I mean, there are a couple people, but it's not loud or overcrowded because it's such a large park in such a urban area. Bowen Creek, a very pretty area to explore, especially if you're local in the area, or to escape the traffic, which is something I have been doing lately, driving from Seattle back north. Ever since everybody has been back to work, the traffic has been back to atrocious. So now I stop at a different park every time I come home from work. He's like, I protect my woman.
She's like, alright babe, let's go look at the sunset.
Let's go find some humans with some bread.
Human bread. Oh, they're so cute. This is what's left of Hidden Lake. It's been reduced to nothing but a puddle. Just kidding.